Unity was one of John Stott's passions. Indeed, he subtitled one of his later books, Evangelical Truth, A Personal Plea for Unity. John urged we should be concerned for unity for essentially two reasons, the theological and the practical. Theologically, he argued, the unity of the church was a given fact. Spiritual unity was as indestructible as the fundamental unity of the Godhead, and John's preaching was always thoroughly Trinitarian. He liked to quote Archbishop William Temple in saying that the way to unity did not lie through committee rooms, though of course there is a task of formulation to be done, but through personal union with the Lord. One of the most striking of Paul's metaphors expressing the unity between believers, which John loved, is the human body. The church is God's new humanity, he liked to say, not a bunch of independent, unconnected, isolated individuals. And John's own worldwide ministry and networks of friendship gave powerful, visible expression to this. But practically, John was impatient of our tendency to take refuge and talk only of the invisible church, as if its visible manifestation didn't matter. It did. Disunity was a major hindrance to our evangelism and disloyalty to the gospel. He lamented our evangelical tendency to fragment over non-essentials, over mere cultural preferences, over personalities. Through all his preaching, writing, public dialogue, and things like the Lausanne movement, John strove, as Paul put it, to stand firm in one spirit and contend for the faith of the gospel. Gospel people, above all others, ought to be united people. And when he taught, as he often did on John 17, John said we sometimes miss Jesus' dual concern there. Unity is first and foremost with the apostles, in shared truth, in their apostolic message and mission. And second, it's in our shared life with the Father and the Son. Only loyalty to the gospel can ultimately secure unity in the church. True unity, John wrote, is always unity in truth, and that means biblical truth. So John courageously argued against unity at any price, or unity in every particular. He wrote, we must never compromise the very truth on which alone true love and unity depend. And that meant, yes, we came to the biblical text with a recognition of our cultural prejudices and a willingness to see them challenged and changed. But it never meant unity was found in let's pretend, and certainly never in let's ignore biblical and apostolic truth. One of John's great strengths was that he brought not only commitment to this apostolic truth, but also a quite extraordinary graciousness in his dealing with brothers and sisters in the church. And that's something, I think, which teaches us a powerful lesson for dialogue in the complexities of today's world.